All right, Jabrones. So we're gonna do a video about how to be a baller ass construction plumber, and it's something that I didn't put together until, I mean, honestly, until I owned this company. Like I was still good, right? But I wasn't the shit like I should have been and I could have been. And if I would have known that it's all about the fixture, I think I would have like it would have advanced my career so much better. If I would have realized that when I'm doing construction, not service, this is for construction. If I would have realized that being fixture focused from day one is how you do this shit right, because that's the final step of the job, right? So if you're focused on the final step of the job from the beginning and you're like, okay, well, I know that I'm going to have this sink right here in this cabinet, the drain height needs to be right here because this sink is this, it's this shallow and whatnot, you should be able to plumb it in perfectly, right? And for me, I was always like kind of thinking it was kick ass, like doing all the pipe work. That's what I was like preoccupied with, just like hanging pipe, running it. That's what was cool to me, was putting in miles of pipe. But really, what's cool is being dead on exactly where you're supposed to be. Having that floor drain, I mean, perfect height. You know what I mean? Knowing which floor drain you're going to use ahead of time. And so, like, the way I do that, I got these books. I'm gonna try. It's got logos on here, so I don't want to like show it. But like whatever sink I'm doing or anything like that, I've got the cut sheet on hand. I bring these to the job and I give these to the customer at the end as well for their records. But anything I'm putting in, I've got all the cut sheets on it, and so like we're referencing that on the rough end, on the fucking rough end. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of companies I worked for, we didn't think like that. We just, we kind of had a general rule for shit. Like, hey, toilets are 12 inches off the back wall, 18 inches off the side wall. Sinks, put it at 18 inches off the ground. Kitchen sink, 15 inches off the ground or finished floor. Kind of a general rule of thumb on everything. But that's bullshit. You really need to be tailoring. I mean, plumbing is bespoke, right? You can't go buy plumbing for your home. Every plumbing installed in every building is custom made. It's all bespoke. It's fabricated on site, right? And so, that being the case, a professional realizes that like that it's all about the fixture, right? Because you have the codes that dictate all your fucking piping and everything and all that other stuff. So like every plumber should have that down. All your piping, we should all be rock solid on our distribution piping, on our code, on stacking it or flat venting it if you have to. We should all be rock solid on that. But what sets you apart is that forethought of thinking about the very last step before you even get going. You know what I mean? And I think that's the secret sauce to being a good plumber. So this video don't apply to a lot of people. But if you are a construction plumber, just kind of think in those terms, and see what it does for you.